What's good, fam? You know the routine. Smash that like, hit subscribe, and let's dive headfirst into chaos. Whether you're vibing with the crew or chilling solo in survival mode, it's time to lock in, because today, we're cooking with straight fire. Not just one scandal. Nah, this is multitasking madness. Some of your favorite disasters are back on stage, doing Cirque du Soleil level nonsense. And front and center, the queen of slick escapes, Tiffany Henyard. I've got the tea, and trust, it's bitter, but hold tight for now. So, boom, she pulled again. Tiffany Houdini slid out of another scandal like she's greased in butter. At this point, it's a brand. She strolls into court, gets threatened with jail time, maybe even contempt, but always struts back out like she's walking Paris Fashion Week. And that smooth-talking attorney of hers, Bo Brisket Brinley, man probably has a courthouse punch card. 9 dismissals, and the 10th one's free. This round, a FOIA case. And like clockwork, accountability vanished into thin air. Again. Now, let's pivot real quick. Edgar County watchdogs. Thought they were built different. Turns out, same script, different cast. Just another crew chasing clout and coin. They pressed Tiffany about not turning in a doc. She literally flashed in public. Unless it was fake. And let's be real, it wasn't even the credit card papers that had folks heated. Judge slapped her with a $1,000 a day fine if she didn't cough it up. Looked spicy until Brinley whipped out another affidavit. Judge Moreland cleared it like it was a Six Flags Fast Pass. Honestly, somebody shine a flashlight on Judge Moreland and the whole bench. Better yet, open an entire case on these judges tossing Tiffany life preservers. Her lawyer could claim the sun rises in the west, and she's immune for life, and they'd probably clap. Brinley dropped that second affidavit, judge stamped it, and boom, case closed. Now the watchdogs pivot back to Dalton, and Tiffany's somehow flipping the blame on them? Sis, you don't even hold office anymore. The audacity is Olympic level. And this right here, this is why politics makes me itch. It's a performance, a play. Everyone in the audience knows she's guilty. It's not even subtle. But Tiffany's still out here flexing like she owns the courthouse. But don't lose hope. I said it ain't dead, and I meant that. Let's be real. This FOIA mess was never gonna end in prison bars. At best, a fine or some public shame. And even that she dodged. Another trick. Another pass. But the clock? Still ticking. Because while she's out here celebrating her little escape act, the real storm's brewing. The FBI? Yeah, they've got her on the radar. Shout out to Carlton from Go Political. Been tracking every thread. If you haven't, check his deep dive. Tiffany thinks she scored a victory? Please. This wasn't a win. It was a bunt in the 9th inning, while your team's losing 11-0. A baby dub. A single base hit in a game that's already lost. And she's out here acting like she cracked a grand slam. Let's talk numbers. Federal conviction rate runs 95 to 99%. That's not a gamble. That's a death sentence for your freedom. You don't bet against the feds. You brace. It's like Angel Reese bricking a layup, possible, but not smart money. Okay, weak example. Sis shoots 40% at the rim. She ain't Steph Curry. But we'll circle back to her, cause yeah, she's making headlines too. Right now, Tiffany's clock is ticking, and no slick Instagram caption can save her. I get it. Watching her duck every trap is exhausting. But the feds? They move like surgeons. Slow, calculated, precise. And this ain't just Tiffany's dirt. She spread it through the whole system. Once investigators start dropping those 3 to 5 year plea deals on her circle, watch where loyalty really stands. Spoiler alert, it's already crumbling. Her crew's cracking, allies disappearing. And once that cooker hits pressure, the truth's gonna spill everywhere. Let's take a head count. Kefata Misayane, gone. Andrew Holmes still clinging to his Dalton trustee chair like it's a throne. Stanley playing both sides like a professional fence sitter. But mark it, when the subpoenas start flying, people gone sing. They never loved Tiffany. They feared her. And fear evaporates in the heat. When the flames rise, loyalty melts, and the truth comes raining down like receipts in a windstorm. Patience, fam. Let her talk. Let her post. We'll be here for the credits. She thinks she won the Super Bowl. Nah, this was a final inning. Lights dimming, and she barely tapped first base. Let her go live. Let her post that, "I told y'all flex." It's cute, but I'm waiting on the energy when the real charges drop. When the dusty judges can't save her. When she actually needs a defense. And Brisket Brinley? That man's running out of miracles. That FOIA defense was flimsy paper. And that so-called document? We already know it didn't survive the night. If that paper was real, Tiffany and Leotes didn't file it. They fried it. Backyard bonfire. Behind the car wash. Right where the fence dips. Everybody saw that smoke. Everybody saw that wig poking over the fence. That wasn't landscaping. That was evidence control. And guess what? When FOIA files disappear in flames, it's not housekeeping, it's panic. Cops should have been circling that cloud like flies at a cookout. But nope, no squad cars, no flashlights, just smoke, ashes, and silence. And Tiffany, you can hopscotch from Cali to Atlanta, all you want. But when that indictment drops, those heels won't outrun handcuffs. I want front row seats for the mugshot premiere. But let's pivot. Because while Tiffany's out here doing pyrotechnics, we got another clown back on stage. Enter Dr. Umar Johnson, Mr. Pan-African rib-tip prophet. 20 years, same scam. A school with no teachers, no kids, no chalkboard, just vibes, incense, and Cash App links. This man swore his school got broken into, and the only thing stolen was books. Bruh, no one risked a felony for paperback dictionaries. If a building sits empty, thieves get copper, pipes, wiring. You losing novels means the place was already gutted. Just another smoke show for sympathy. And every few months, it's the same script. My account's frozen. The bank can't find me. Bro. The only one breaking in is Wells Fargo pulling the plug. Cash App, Zelle, PayPal. All banned you. Not haters, patterns. You're not being persecuted. You're being flagged. Now here he is again, drenched in sweat, head wrap tilted, chanting peace and Pan-Africanism like it's a Hogwarts spell. Then 5 minutes later, begging donations because he's under attack. No, sir, you're not under attack. You're under review. And how you clown Bronny James over prom date when you're pushing 50 with 4 baby mamas, no W-2s, and nothing but expired degrees as props. You're not a doctor. You're a professional plate passer. A Tiffany hard with incense. Bottom line, Umar ain't building a school. He's building a career off excuses. Same as Tiffany, same as Leotes. Scams dressed up as strategy.